Chris Nerat with SCD. We're at the Heritage Signature Auction. We're with collector Nicholas DePace. Nick, what are you going for today?
I don't know. I sort of play it by ear. I like some of those Green Bay jerseys that you guys very intelligently discovered, and I just like Dallas Cowboy jerseys down here. Big forte here is they get a lot of good football material in this area, so I'm waiting for the second half when they have a lot of football products. That should be interesting.
It seems like you go after pretty much a broad spectrum of collectibles. Do you have anything in particular that you usually go after, or just
No, I mean, I have a balanced collection, which is predominantly uniform oriented, but also other, game-used equipment. I'll collect bats and balls and footballs and basketball, artwork, autographs, letters, trophies I like, but the uniforms are pretty much the center point of my collection. So, for example, there's a Ben Hogan jacket here that from one of the tournaments with his name on the inside. I think it only went for about $1,300, but it's a great piece. I mean, and he's an icon, and I like material and uniform, so I sort of gravitated to that. So I have a whole smattering of things.
Do you come to all this, the Heritage auctions, or is this?
This is my first time here. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's very well organized. I think they do a nice job with the internet, and they work really hard here. They really have a lot of expertise. I mean, they toured me before yesterday, and I saw their whole coin collection, their fine arts, a lot of depth they have in their auction house, comic sections, and so forth. So sports is one aspect of it, and I think when an auction house has expertise in all these areas, they get more and more respected. I think they have really a very organized system of finding things, like the Green Bay merchandise, for example.
Sure. Do you have I know you have a lot of stuff. Do you have one item that is a cut above the rest that you can say is your favorite?
Yeah, I have three uniforms that are my favorite. I have the 27 Garrick pinstripe, which was the best team in baseball, the 27 Yankees. I have his MVP year home uniform. I have the 28 Babe Road jersey that says Yankees across the front, which is probably the most photographed Yankee jersey you see in the 20s. And I have a Ty Cobb jersey from his last team with the Philadelphia Athletics, 1928, with his name autographed to the collar. That's an awesome piece. So those three uniforms are pretty special to me. And I have a Jackie Robinson 49 home with spike marks and blood on it, and when he won the MVP in 1949, I have a home Brooklyn Dodger Jackie Robinson. That's a great piece.
Where do you display all this? At your home?
No, bank vaults.
Yeah? So you take pictures of it, and so you can look at it every now and then?
No, it gets around. The Taj Mahal, I think, is going to feature my collection in August. They're going to show for the month of August in Atlantic City. Yogi Berra's Museum in Montclair is Learning Center. Yogi periodically will have displays with a lot of my baseball collectibles. And we used to put things in the MCI Museum in Washington when they had that sports museum there. Recently, President Bush's people from the library down here in Texas wanted to, they flew up and they want to use some of the pieces for their library for 4 months, and then we're talking about rotating it up in Michigan for another 4 months at the Ford Museum. So, the things get around and get some exposure, but it's just fun to collect. It's the search, the hunt that's important.
How long have you been collecting for?
About 20 years.
Can't get enough of it. It's addicting.
It's addicting, but you got to be disciplined. I mean, and you got to have discretion. I mean, you can't emotionally, do things. It's like buying stocks or holding on to stocks. It's the same thing. You can't fall in love with your stocks, and you got to be very objective when you buy these things and really research it, make sure the provenance and the materials are valid.
Last question: when you are bidding on an item, in particular this auction, do you have a number set? Like that's the item I want. I'm going to go up to this higher. Do you get caught up in the bidding? And
absolutely, no. You get a number set, and you try not to pass that. Maybe you'll go with 10% range, but you've been doing this long enough that if I have a $1,500 limit on a jacket, I might go to $1,800, but I'm not going to go $4,000 or $5,000. So you try to mentally write something down right from the beginning. And once in a while, you'll see something go very inexpensively. I mean, I saw a New York Knicks championship autograph thing for like $250. You can't let that go by the board. So people get bargains, basement bargains too. And that's something I wasn't looking to buy, but it's just something that you just can't avoid not grabbing.
Very good. Well, thanks for talking to us.